Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube video. I'm sure you've heard of it because it's all I've seen for the past month, but Pokemon has released a new set, Glory of Team Rocket. I've heard both that it's awesome and people are so excited, and I've also heard it's completely mid and everyone's disappointed, so I'm here to throw my opinion into the ring. I was able to pick up 2 boxes at retail price, and if you're curious how that works in Japan, basically I applied for about 20 lotteries to be able to buy the box. I won one and my husband won another, and he was kind enough to gift that to me. And if you can't tell, I'm opening the first one here on stream. So we're just kind of admiring the art of it together. First looks at the cards. You're going to notice a lot of dark colors in this one. I mean, it is Team Rocket based, right? So there's lots of like Team Rocket cellar rooms, industrial look, dark blues, purples, reds. So if that's your aesthetic, you'll be really pleased. But there's a good amount of other stuff too. I found quite a few of them pretty cute. There's some pretty stuff. So let's take a look. Just admiring a new Mimikyu card here. I do love Mimikyu. And then this is pretty early, but actually here's our first art rare, AR. It's a Weezing. I actually really like this card. I think it's just really cool. I love the setting, the colors. I like that it's a kind of original Team Rocket Pokemon Weezing. So I was really happy about that one. Love the colors on that Citadel. It's just so pretty. Oh, and my first EX. I'm not the hugest fan of EX cards. I do like a little more scenery going on, but some of them have some cool poses. Colors on this Meowth as well. Had a really good time just opening up, flipping through cards on stream. This was really a complete first look at how I love this washing machine Rotom. And in the same pack, our second AR, we got the Raticate, another Team Rocket original. They all have them in the first games. I think I prefer the Weezing, but I'm not mad at this one. So in a Japanese 30-pack booster box like this one, you're generally guaranteed 3 art rares, ARs, and 1 SR or above, so super rare, or the more desirable special art rare, which tend to go for a bit more. Then you'll have 4 to 5 EX cards as well. I actually collect Tomokazu Komiya cards, so I'm excited that he's got a new one in this set, just admiring the art on that one. And in the same pack, the Mewtwo EX, which is the kind of top EX card for this set. It looks pretty cool. And the Mimikyu. I think that's our first regular holo. I love Turnitar, but I'm not the hugest fan of that card, to be honest. And there's a Lawnmower Rotom to go with the washing machine, of course. I think there's a Lawnmower Rotom already, but the art looks different. And then just while we were talking about other stuff on stream, suddenly I This is the card I was chasing in this set. I know it's just an art rare and it's only a Boba Fett, but I just love how it looks. The coloring, the scenery, all the friends hanging out, the grunts in there together. I was really hoping to get this card, and I pulled it on stream. It was just such a nice moment. Super happy about that one. We're about halfway through the pack now. It was kind of heavy to the front where we've now pulled all of our ARs already. You never know, you could always have a double hitter box with 2 SRs. And the Moltres EX is just pretty nice. Not a bad EX to pull. So far I'm liking the art more than I'm disliking it on these commons. There's some disappointing ones in there, but generally I've liked them pretty much. I especially like this Clam Pearl, I think it's so cute. And it's been quite a while since we got a new Chingling card, I believe, so that's pretty exciting. There's a whole Nidoran, male, female, Nidoking, Nidoqueen set in here, but I'll be honest, I didn't love the art on them, which I was kind of disappointed about, but it's cool that they're all in there. And there's another EX, it's a Titan, I believe. I don't think he'll be as popular, but nice to pull something. I did really like this Murkrow art, thought that was super cool. Still searching for the SR at this point, or hopefully above SR. I'm always curious which cards will be playable in the set. They always come out and they'll be worth a little more at card shops or selling them. I'm not a player myself of the TCGs, so I'm never quite sure, but I just find it interesting. I actually had to look up the name of this Pokemon, Lurantis, but wow, the orchids are so pretty, it's gorgeous. And then, thanks for the sub. Ooh, ooh. What do we think? Hollow? EX? Oh, I think it's the SR, I don't think I get an SAR. Yeah, it's the olive lady, that I don't remember her name. Oliva. Not sure if you could tell from my reaction, but not the most stoked on this one. The Herbaliva. I don't love the full art SRs, kind of just for the same reason as the EXs. Sometimes the colors are pretty, but there's generally not a lot going on scene-wise. Just prefer more of like a story or a setting, but maybe that's just me. Let me know if this bothers you. When evolutions have really different art styles like this Arcanine and Growlithe, I just really don't like it. I know they can't have the same person draw every evolution line, but like they're just really different. And you have to line them up together. It bothers me a bit. This Blaziken's pretty cool though. Love this fluffy art by Jerky. Getting into our final packs here. Guarantee-wise, we don't really have much left to hope for, except, you know, you could always get that double hitter box. Did get the Articuno, which means we've had all 3 birds in various forms. And can we get some last pack magic? What do we think? And no, an anticlimactic ending to the first box. On to box 2 from the Pokemon Center. The only perk here being this Pokemon Unite code. There's no extra promo pack or anything. In fact, Glory of Team Rocket didn't come with a promo pack at all, which I thought was too bad. Some people say that they think the hits are better in Pokemon Center boxes. I don't know if that's true, if it's a superstition. I'm not really going to be able to tell you much from my 2-box sample size, but let's see what we get. At this point, we are starting to see mostly duplicates, so I think I'll give you some pack opening ASMR and just cut through and see what we get out of the bigger hitters. And there's the Zamazenta AR. I've heard some opinions in both directions on that card. Do you like it? I think it's pretty cool. Wobbuffet again. There's a new EX for us, the Crobat. Is that shiny or is it just the coloring? And an Arboliva EX to go with our full art. The Nosepass in this set is kind of disappointing. Looks sad, but the Probopass is pretty cool. What do you think? I like the colored pencil. Ooh, okay, and there's the SR for this box. Again, don't love the full art so much. I don't really love these Force Ghost trainers behind them either. Value-wise, this might be the best one, or one of the top ones to pull from this set. And I do like that it's Mewtwo, so I'm not super mad at it. I prefer it to the Arboliva, but yeah, I like a more fun scenery containing art. What's your opinion on the Force Ghost trainers in the background? There's another Mewtwo EX from this box as well. Is it just me, or does Giovanni kind of look like a salaryman going to work in his suit? I guess he does work. He does run a company, I guess. And this is a big AR. I just think it's so cool looking. The green and black is really nice, especially close up. It just looks so good, the Spidops. It's not the highest value or anything, but it's really cool. And now we are down to the last 3 packs, and we still have one of those guaranteed ARs left, so let's see what we can get. At this point, I'm kind of hoping for the Meowth, but I'm not really attached to it or anything. I'll open up this one slow for you. And if you're wondering if opening all these packs made me better at opening them, no. Staying bad at it till the end. Alright guys, last pack magic! Give me a good one! Ooh, the Houndoom! And wow, that is a good looking card. It's definitely on the cooler, darker side. Some of these are a little more cartoony, and that one's a little more realistic, although it also is a cartoon, I guess. But I do like the look of it. Here's my EXs from this one, 5 this time. And let me just pull out the hits from the boxes to show you what I got in each. So the ones here on the bottom are the ones from the Pokemon Center. And then on the top, I will line up the hits from my stream pulls. And here's a little close-up for you. What do you think? Are the Pokemon Center pulls better than the other box? And here are some of the commons I liked from the set. Usually it's just because I love the artwork. Sometimes it's because I'm really attached to the Pokemon. I especially liked the Chingling. Loved this Jerky Flaffy. Jerky's the artist. The washing machine Rotom was just really cute. And gotta give some love to my boy Komiya. Set completion wise, out of 2 boxes up to the RRs, so those will be the cards included in that. Out of 98, I pulled all but 4, so 2 commons and 2 EXs. And then of course there's all of the secret cards after. Value wise, prices are really hard to estimate right now. They're still really volatile. It's very new, but looking online, Weezing seemed to average around 600, Raticate around 550 yen, Wobbuffet was probably around 1100 yen, where I believe the SR version was more like 500. Zamazenta and Spidops were both around the 650 range average. Houndoom was looking kind of close to 900 yen, and Mewtwo was starting at 3100, so I'll just kind of call it 3300 yen. And for reference, 500 yen is about 350. So where does that leave me in value? Well, I paid about 10,800 yen or $75 for 2 boxes at retail, and everything I pulled, including some EXs, would bring me up to about 11,000. So basically breaking even, but again, prices will probably drop soon, and I would never get that much selling it to stores either. There are some slightly more valuable cards out there. Rocket's Mewtwo is looking around 50,000 yen, $350 right now. The Moltres is also hovering around 20,000 yen, the SAR. Giovanni's SR is one of the more expensive ones. I think it's around 3,000 yen right now. And there are a few other SARs as well, like this Crobat. They generally go for 10,000 yen or more. This Meowth AR is one of the more expensive, maybe the most expensive AR. It's looking at like 2,200 yen right now. I do like this one, it's pretty cute. Which brings us to the question of, was this set worth all the hype around it? And I think yes and no. For me, who was able to buy it at retail price, opened it, got some great art, saw some Team Rocket members, I thought the art was great. I had a good time opening it. Yeah, I thought it was a good set. I did like a lot of the arts in it. If you're opening it for value, it's pretty much in line with other sets that have come out recently. Heatwave is maybe a bit cheaper, but this will probably go down to around that. I mean, I'm not an investor, so don't take my words to heart too much there. But it felt pretty similar to other sets that have come out recently. So considering that I've seen this selling online for something like $170, maybe it's not worth that much, and you wait for it to come down in price, you know? And the fact that it doesn't have the dark cards, there's no Jesse and James, all the other complaints I've seen online I think are pretty valid. The art that's in there, the Pokemon that are in there are great. Could it have done more? I think so. So if you can find it at retail like me, or even, you know, a reasonable market price, I think it's a good set to open. Has some nice art. But is it the best set in the last couple years? I don't think so. What do you think? I do think I'll still try opening it again for a couple ARs, like this Clam Pearl, or maybe this Kangaskhan that seems to just be randomly waiting for the bus. Or maybe I'll be smart and I'll buy the singles. If you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Remember, if you can, to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again. Bye guys!